You are now listening to the Inner Circle Podcast Network.
And now, for your listening and viewing pleasure, direct from Hollywood, California, let's give a big round of applause to
Fading.
Hollywood?
These people are from Hollywood.
Fading Hollywood.
Hollywood?
Hey, hold on a second. Are you from Hollywood?
Failing.
Hollywood, California.
We must never stop failing. The minute we do, we fail.
It's Hollywood. Don't fail me now.
Fatal.
Hollywood.
Failing.
To Hollywood.
Greetings from Hollywood, ladies and gentlemen.
Hold on to your butt.
Hello and welcome to Failing Hollywood. I am your host, Mikey T, and joining us today for the first time remotely on video, we have, coming to you from New Hampshire, Riley from the Plunge podcast.
I'm Mr. Plunge now. It's a new name I'm working on, workshopping it, Mr. Plunge.
It's just Mr. Plunge?
Yep, that's me. We've also named the penguin. His name is Pooh, but that's a story for another time.
Wait, like Pooh
Hey.
Bear? Oh, okay.
Yeah, well, so as you know from the Winnie the Pooh horror movie, Pooh free game. So we're using it. Pooh the penguin. P-O-O-H.
Meaning that it doesn't have any limitations. You can just use...
No longer trademarked. So we are Pooh the penguin.
Fair enough. I can get with that.
It's a great name.
Yeah.
Someone should trademark that.
Sweet. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess you can trademark. I think you could trademark the name of a movie, but somebody's actual character name. I think that's where you hit the dicey areas.
I think you get it for some period of time. You can have it. It ran out. I don't know the details, but I know it ran out.
Yeah.
So,
when we are, it's so weird because when we do prop stuff, which is what we primarily do.
yeah. So you make something really fucking cool. Do you have to go like trademark it?
We have to, depending on what the show is, weirdly enough. So Apple, we don't like working for Apple a lot because like you have to not trademark, but you have to like go down and clear like down to the plates that you're using. So like your dinner plates, they have to send in. So I don't like working for that because you have to hire like a full-time clearance coordinator just for props, just to clear fucking dinner plates and napkins, just because like, oh, the ribbage design that you use is so difficult and interesting. But then shows like what American Horror Stories, it was just like, oh, I found this like Cabbage Patch doll, and they're like, well, how much is it going to be in the show? Is like, well, a little bit, and they're like, whatever, just do it. So some networks care more than others do, but I don't know. Disney, I've heard. I mean, no, I guess American Horror Stories was Fox. It technically was Disney, so I guess Disney doesn't give a fuck. Oh, that is one thing that they did say though. They said you can use anything, like you can use Dorito bags and hands of background, but what you can't use is anything else of Disney's likeness. So I can't have like I don't know. It pretty much you can't have like a Mickey Mouse doll in any scene because they're.
Wouldn't you exclusively want to use Mickey Mouse dolls in scenes?
No, apparently they think that like it could be portrayed in a way that makes things too complicated, and that they don't want to just go down that road at all. So they don't want.
There's going to be some idiots like me out there who'd be like, all right, listen, the AHS cinematic universe is truly growing as you see Mickey Mouse here.
Well, I think I think what you just said is the reason. I don't know if Mickey Mouse has any place in the cinematic universe of American Horror Stories.
But it could.
Yeah, but that's the prime example because I mean, you saw the mask that I made for like season 1. It was scripted as a Bart Simpson mask. And yeah, obviously that really didn't happen.
Fuck that one up.
Yeah, it's not even close to. Well, we like went down because they're like, cause since Bart Simpson is Fox, which is owned by Disney, which is intellectual property of Disney, so we couldn't do that. And then, like I think the next suggestion that the director had, he's like, oh, what about an emoji mask? I was like, I think that's even worse. I think that would have been even stupider, to be honest with you. So, I mean, yeah, we went a little bit far off, but clearance is a weird thing. Clearance is probably my most hated part about our job. But
sounds not fun. Yeah.
Pooh Bear.
Yeah, no, Pooh Penguin.
Pooh Penguin, and that just needed to be the answer, right?
Yeah. Congrats on going back to work.
I mean, I'm not back to work yet, but yeah, our strike update. It's over. Yay! I mean,
Nice.
I don't have the applause button, but
Same.
yeah, because I had to unplug the soundboard in order to get these cameras going.
Well, Mikey, don't worry, I got you. Mikey, I'm sorry, but your 18-month baby vacation, it's over.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Yeah,
You gotta go back to work.
Yeah, no, I'm so fucking ready to go back to work. It's not even funny. I'm hoping the floodgates will open, but yeah, officially it's done. But I don't know. There's still so they ended the strike for the official update, I guess. But so they basically, you have a committee that is the ones doing the negotiating, and they decided that it was an efficient enough contract. So with that efficient enough contract, they had said, all right, we approve this, and then we're going to get it. But the membership still has to vote on it.
It's not signed.
I mean,
The ink is not dried.
it's signed that the strike is over and that they ratified it. Just they need to. I mean, the membership still needs to vote on it. So the membership can turn it down and then go right back to striking. But the strike for right now is officially over. So actors can go to work right now. You can go to work. There's no picket lines anymore.
It's kind of shitty of you to not support them and make podcasts this whole time.
I mean, we had actors and stuff on the podcast. Doesn't matter. That's not part of the. I mean, that was the weird thing because we did have a lot of actors on, but. And exclusively when they sat down, it was because we had the chick from Twisted Metal on, and I really liked that show. I really wanted to talk about it, but she's like, "Oh yeah, we can't talk about Twisted Metal." I was like,
Sick, nice.
It's like, fuck, what do we talk about?
Know you from? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but she said she would
Wanna
come
talk
back
about
on.
the films you made in college,
Yeah, pretty much what she did. She talked about what she did in college. But hopefully we'll have her back on. So it was just like a lot of strike talk, which it's over for now, unless they vote to go back in. There's tons of shows that are apparently starting back up. There was a whole list of shows that all the shows that went down during the thing went right back up and started almost the day after it ended.
Is House of the Dragon on there?
I did not see House. Are you that big of a House of the Dragon fan?
Yes.
Did you watch
all the books? Yes.
How about Game of Thrones?
Yeah, I was late to Game of Thrones.
Oh, as in you just recently
I
started.
I watched Game of Thrones from the beginning when season 8 began, and then I watched the finale with the world.
Okay.
So the finale did not piss me off quite like the rest of you who waited years at a time for seasons.
Yeah.
I was just like, I guess that wasn't the best episode. That was it.
That's how I look. So there's, yeah, I think I'm kind of with you with that because I think you fall into a lot of the same mindset that I look into when I'm watching an episodic series. Episodics are like extended movies for me, just long extended movies. So almost every there's a couple exception series like Breaking Bad and The Sopranos that are pretty universally loved from front to back.
Yeah.
But there's most shows I would say Weeds, like Dexter, like Lost, everybody's like, "Oh yeah, the first 3 seasons are amazing, then it's just dog shit." I
didn't think Dexter was that bad. Aside from season 8.
I mean, yeah, all of them really, because maybe they're not as good as the first season, but nothing's gonna ever be as good as what got you into the show, period. So, I mean, maybe they're not as good, but it's still, if they were standalone things, I still would love it just equally as much.
Yeah. I had to blow someone's mind yesterday. Shout out Brian. He was like, we were talking Dexter, and he's like, man, I wish there would just be one more season. And I was like, buddy, I got some news for you.
He hadn't seen the new reboot?
I was like, you're going to lose your fucking mind? They made one. It exists. Last year. It's on Showtime, just like the rest.
Yes, and it takes place in the Northeast.
Yeah, I was like, you got some work to do. There is a new season of Dexter.
Yeah.
And it's slightly better than that before.
He's going to be even more blown because guess what? They're making a whole Dexter universe. They're coming out with 3 different spin-off shows for Dexter.
Well, one for like his son, one for
I think they're doing one for his son. I think they're doing
got to be Harrison. Harrison has to have some sort of.
Yeah, I believe they're doing a.
Did Mr. Krabs get one?
Mr. Krabs.
Mr. Krabs was the big bad guy in Dexter New Blood. Money.
Oh, right. Yeah. I don't think he's going to get one. But I think they're doing a Dexter.
Boy, me Bob.
I want to say they're going to do a prequel series, if I'm not mistaken. There's a whole bunch of.
No, he's looking old. You can't do a prequel.
No, it would not consist of Michael C. Hall playing Dexter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Even Dexter was the laziest about flashbacks. They just were like, here, let's put Michael C. Hall in a wig.
Yeah.
That means he's 15.
Yeah. You put a little blonde bowl cut wig on.
Yep. I forgot that existed.
I can imagine like the prep room where they're like they're talking about like doing that, and then like hair comes in and they're like, hold on, I got a great idea, and then they put the wig on him and the director just goes, yeah, that'll do.
Yeah.
All right,
we're gonna put him in a tuxedo. He's at prom because he's young.
Yeah, exactly. Sold.
Because he's at prom, you know that he's 18.
Yeah.
And not a 48-year-old man in a wig.
Precisely. So I know for a fact they would get a younger Dexter, but I think they would like explore his like his early teen years.
How he got there.
Yeah, well, I think they kind of covered in the show how he got there, but I think they would just like start to like dive more into like the beginnings and like the first starts of the killings.
Maybe how he began his rituals, how he got so good.
Yeah, exactly. How he cleaned
up. He had
up.
to have not been that good at the beginning.
Yeah, and I mean he also wasn't a blood spatter analyst, so you have to go through that timeline of him becoming involved in the world of blood spatter and analyzing.
Yeah.
But yes,
I'm out of it. I just came from a basketball game. My buddy's in a rec basketball league, and they were down some players tonight. So he called me up. He called in the big guns, as one does. He said, "Hey, can you come play?" And I said, "Yeah." I got there. I thought like they were down a couple players. They were down the entire team. We just had 5. It's full. It's a regular basketball league. Full court, full game. I had to play 40 minutes of full court basketball, wildly out of shape.
What's the last time you've done that when it hasn't been like 10-year-olds?
Before COVID, I was in a work league that was full court before COVID. I played pickup basketball a lot, not full court. And it's a lot different, and I'm out of shape. And I had 5 points on about 2 for 14 shooting. We lost by about 80 because we had 5.
Oh, so the big guns didn't really bring much firepower.
I mean, they literally. Well, I told him beforehand. I was like, I just want you to know that I won't be on the offensive end. I'm just going to stay down here.
You essentially were like, I'm not running, so yeah.
I was like, listen, do you want me to throw up in like mid-second quarter? Because I'll run, but it won't be pretty. Or I can be mildly effective. So then like halfway through a play, I would just trail in, and then I would be open and just bomb a 3 from the from the top of the key.
And was that what one of your 5 points was?
It was a 3 from the top.
Very nice. So at least you contributed.
The other was a teardrop layup that I slipped on and audibly went, fuck. And then it was wet. First shot of the game, too. So they probably, for like 10 seconds, the other team was probably like, this guy's sneaky got it. I don't. But yeah, I also took a charge on a guy who can dunk. So that was my win for the day.
Oh, very nice. Yeah.
Also hurt. That hurt a lot. He was like 6'10" and trying to dunk. And he came full speed at me. Should have figured to not do that. But I did. And I got the ball back.
Very nice.
Yeah.
I was thinking about it today, and I was like, oh, man, like, I mean, I have a son, so I feel like I'm going to have to, like, start to do sports at some point. And we got, like, a field down the road. So it was like, oh, like, I bet you that's where we're going to play football and basketball pickup games and stuff.
I play football every week.
Do you?
Yeah.
Like flag football?
Yeah, we have a group. We play flag football every Sunday morning.
Flag football. I mean, if you keep, yeah, it's gonna be part of the Olympics in like what 4 years or something.
I'm terrible at flag football. We used to play tackle football where I'm an asset. You know, I'm not an asset in a thing where you don't need to tackle someone.
Yeah.
when it's flag football, I just become a slow guy.
What's your position in regular football as opposed to flag football? Do they change?
I'm a running back, middle linebacker combo.
Sounds right.
In tackle.
Sounds right.
I'm usually quarterback or like a tight end in flag.
Yeah, it sounds.
I'm good
right.
at catching. I can catch nice, but I'm not breaking. We played with cousin Will. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Last Sunday.
Fun.
He's a real athlete. He played he was a star running back at like one of the big high schools in New Hampshire. He has like real athlete explosion and agility and acceleration. I tried to guard him like 5 times. He like breaks my ankles in like 2 seconds and then it's just wide open. It's just nothing. Playing against real athletes is not fun.
Yeah, I'm interested. Like there's usually a game that happens between a lot of friends that we do every Thanksgiving, but I'm never around. And I was like, oh, maybe we'll be around for this one, but nope. I think we're going to San Diego to go spend it with Matt. Fun times. You, now that we've talked about...
Yeah, Mikey, I've never been more ready for an episode of Failing Hollywood.
Yeah. Riley has not really ever been into movies.
Just movies as a whole, you can say.
Yeah, as I've watched all the things, the only thing he's really sat down from front to back was really like, I don't know, like the 8th showing of Good Burger or
Good Burger 2 out this week.
Good Burger 2 is indeed coming out this week, and one of my good friends prop mastered it. It's shot down in Rhode Island, Providence, Rhode Island.
Really?
Yeah, it's shot down in Providence, Rhode Island.
Arby's right now. They're running Good Burger bought out Arby's for a week, and they're selling Good Burger.
Bro, on the NFL Sunday Ticket, like half the commercials on it was Good Burger. I was like, is this the demographic for Good Burger now? It's
yes. Yes, it is.
It's all the people watching the football games.
40-year-old dudes who grew up as stoners watching Good Burger.
It wasn't just like one commercial. It was like 6 games that I saw.
And I just say they look phenomenal.
What is the Good Burger? Oh, you mean Kenan Thompson and
Kenan and Cal? Yeah, they have not aged a day.
No, they do look still pretty much great and still the same thing. And I'm glad that they could come back so just like that, you know, without really losing it. Because I think Kel left to go like do missionary shit and then or something like.
I mean, I think he's big in animation world. I think he's a voice actor.
Oh, really? I know the story.
He was in like Clifford, and he was in a bunch of pretty big things.
I know the story goes that him and Kenan both went for SNL, and then like they were going to try to keep the solid duo, and then they accepted Kenan, and they did not accept Kel. And then he just went over into the ether and then fell into like church stuff for a while and then probably voice acting, like you said. I think we reached out to him like early days of failing Hollywood to be like, hey, I don't know what you've been doing, but you can come do a podcast.
He's like, I'm actually doing Good Burger 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, so far I've watched 145 movies this year.
Holy shit.
And I'll be honest, that's mostly in the last like 4 months.
Yeah, that's...
I watch one a day. I come home from work and I watch a movie.
Yeah, you've been buying movies and stuff too. Do you have a DVD collection yet, or is it still...
I think I'm gonna start if a set is not on any of the streaming services, I'm gonna start getting the DVDs because it's only like $1 more, and then I just have it.
Yeah, I mean,
like the Mummy. I have the ultimate Mummy collection right now.
I think we have most of the mummies too. But I don't think we have Scorpion. Oh wait, no, we do. We totally have Scorpion.
Oh, let me tell you, my ultimate collection came with 1, 2, 3, and Scorpion King. So fear not, I have them all.
Is there a second Scorpion King, or is there just the?
I don't think so, and I sure hope not, because I'm not tracking it to watch, and I'm gonna be upset if there is.
Well, Scorpion King is really the second Scorpion King, because was it what is he's in Mummy 3? Is it the third one?
No, Mikey. He's in The Mummy Returns, which is The Mummy 2. So apparently everyone knew about this scene. Not a movie guy. Did not know that when Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson came down as the Scorpion King in The Mummy, that it was going to look like a Nintendo 64 game, CGI. I was blown away.
Whoa.
I was dying laughing. It was the best thing I've ever seen.
Well, yeah. Yes, exactly.
Now, I was floored.
I mean, those whole sets of movies. Have you seen any of the mummies? You've seen the mummies before, right? Or no?
Never seen The Mummy.
You've never seen any of the mummies? Crazy.
No.
There's a lot of like iconic scenes that in pop culture, I think that they've taken away from those movies.
Like what?
I'm blanking right now, but there's a lot. Oh, there's a lot of like there's the water scene. I haven't seen any of those movies in so freaking long. I think we like pulled it up. No, of course they're not good, but they made Brendan Fraser, and Brendan Fraser was sexy. Oh, they have like them all getting like centered and dropping into like the hole in the floor and stuff like that.
That was nice. That was the end of The Mummy Returns. The Mummy shouldn't have returned though, if we're being honest. He died. He died, and they just went, "No, he didn't."
Well, didn't he turn? No, he came back as a bunch of sand or something, right?
Always been sand. He's a mummy.
Yeah, fair enough.
My favorite part of The Mummy Returns is they gave him force powers for no reason. He just was a Jedi.
Yeah.
The thing was, the whole thing of Mummy 1 was they made him mortal. They had the whole point of the movie was finding the spell book to make him mortal,
right,
to then kill the mummy. Then they brought him back in the second movie after killing the mortal man and gave him force powers. Now, I don't know what's coming in The Mummy 3, but if I had to guess, it's probably The Mummy again.
You haven't seen The Mummy 3 yet then? Okay.
No, I'm working in... so canonically, you're actually supposed to watch The Scorpion King first. I did not know that.
Oh,
so I'm watching it now after The Mummy Returns. It has nothing to do with The Mummy. They just went... After they did The Mummy 2, they're like, Dwayne Johnson's pretty cool. Let's make a prequel about his character that turns into a CGI scorpion. And that's it. That's the whole movie.
Yeah, well, I think that's where it came. I think during the Scorpion King, that was right off the days of what's that? Rush to Witch Mountain or something like that, where he has like the alien kids that they're. Have you seen that movie before?
That was like the end of I watched that with Mom and Dad. I don't know why, but
it was probably just running on TV back when they had cable, and they just like were channel surfing and stopped on it.
Yeah, is that Dakota? Yeah, that's Dakota Fanning and.
No, I don't. Yes. I don't think it looks like her, but I don't think it's. Yeah, Dakota
okay, it's a little blonde bitch who.
Yeah, a little blonde girl, a little blonde boy, and they're aliens, and they had just landed. I actually, the first time I saw that movie was when I was in China, because it was the only English channel that was when I was channel surfing, and I stopped on it and just watched it. I was like, oh, okay,
all right, I guess this is what I'm watching.
Exactly.
But yeah, so for all of you who don't know, on the Plunge we have a wheel. I've been behind in society, behind in pop culture. I haven't seen most franchises. So what we've done is we put every franchise, literally imaginable, every franchise in movies pretty much in the world ever.
Is Clerks on there? I forgot about Clerks.
Clerks isn't on there. I
There's
have a hard
three of
time
them.
with ones.
There's 3 of them.
There is 3 of them. I have a hard time with the ones I've seen like 1 or 2 of. I don't know what to do about them.
See the last? Oh, because you can't like put it on a circuit where you can actually
Yeah.
watch it. It doesn't seem like a thing.
Yeah, so that one's one of those. It's like I've seen 1 or 2 Clerks.
Got it.
But yeah, so every week we spin the wheel. Sometimes the wheel giveth. And I get things like Lord of the Rings and James Bond and Jurassic Park. And sometimes the wheel taketh. And I get things like Medea, The Police Academy, Hotel Transylvania,
Sharknado.
Divergent. Sharknado is incoming. That's still on there. I'm just going with things I've seen. But yeah, every franchise there. Every week we spin the wheel, and I have 7 days to get watching.
Fantastic.
Sometimes I do 2. Depends, really.
Yeah,
I cranked 2 out last week.
Yeah, Medea's. I think that's probably it's going to be tough to.
Medea took me like that segment came to a halt. That one took me like 6 weeks. That was brutal.
What are you working on right now? I'm about halfway through. Since I have COVID, I haven't been working, so I'm about catching up on everybody's podcast. I'm halfway through this, not your newest one, but the one before that.
Right now, last week I put in work. I think last week's we had covered James Bond, Divergent, Pacific Rim, and
Pacific Rim. Jeez, those are all kind of similar movies, aren't they?
They sure are. And boy, let me tell you, when you watch all of these in like a 2 week, they blend. Every action movie's the same.
Yeah, I mean a lot of them are.
They blend. They blend a lot.
Yeah, that's my. I think that's
right
my
now,
issue with franchise. That's why I'm not a big franchise person. That's why I was like, I can't wait till you get deeper into directors because I think that I'll have more to say about those. Whereas franchises, the real franchises I really like are the ultimate classics, like your Indiana Jones. You haven't done Indiana Jones yet, have you?
Not yet. No, that's on the list. It's coming.
Yeah, Star Wars, Indiana Jones, and those are. I mean, there's a couple ones I like, but it's not the ones that I never ever got real big into Bond. Never ever did. I think. I don't mind the movies. I don't think I ever was like super gung ho into them though.
I like Bond. I just did Bond 2 weeks ago. Daniel
Craig's Bonds. Yes.
Yep. I liked them a lot. I don't know. The last one did not need to get made.
Which one is that?
No Time to Die. It was good, but they just threw random shit. They were like, here's a bad guy. They finished the plot. The first 4 movies finished the overarching story. And then they went, here's Rami Malek. He's 70. You need to believe that he's 70. And you go, okay.
Rami Malek's 70? Why is he 70? They have a younger Rami Malek at some point in it, right?
Kind of. So they have like the movie starts with like 30-year-old Rami Malek breaking into someone's home, and then he's related to one of the characters in a way, and then that kid's a child at the time, and then flash forward to now that child's like 35, and you're like, well, this series of events leads me to believe that Rami Malek is 70 years old, and he looks 32 years old. And you just go, okay, he's 70, whatever you say, James Bond.
I mean, does he have a serum that he took or something?
Nope.
Just a simple no. There's no other explanation at all.
He's got some cracked face, so they're like, yeah, see, old.
Yeah.
He's old.
Yeah.
They Dexter and a wigged him. They were just like, yep. They reverse Dextered Rami Malek.
I mean, you could really torture yourself and put Nick Cage movies up on the board. That's a tough one.
Luckily, they're never big enough for there to be 3 of them. So I'm.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, I don't think there is any 3 in any of the Nick Cage movies. Yeah, they're all. They're never gonna give him 3 in a row of any movies.
It sure won't, and I thank God.
Yeah. I mean, like you said, you're gonna start doing more directors and switch to that at some point.
Yeah, we've added directors to the list. We're gonna see how it goes. I mean, there's a lot of movies to be watched.
I almost think I think it's tough to add directors to it as you're still doing the trilogies, just because there's so many trilogies. I almost think that you should exhaust all of the trilogies.
I need to watch every franchise in the world before I start moving into real film.
Well, yeah, because that's a tough one because like I feel like if you turn to directors, it's tough to just do 4 because I guarantee you if you start, it's not going to be one where it's like a lot of the franchises you're almost going to want to shut off because you're kind of getting sick to move it. Where directors doesn't really work like that. I feel like you're going to want to keep watching more movies by the director if you love the movie, you know?
Yeah.
So, and it's tough to just pick 4.
I do watch other movies sometimes.
Yeah, I know. Like you said, you put in the Goonies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those just don't go on my rankings. I do have a ranking system now. I've been asked to make it more specific because Letterboxd only has 5 stars.
Yeah, but they have half stars. I think that helps.
Yeah, but it's like, I mean, I can give a fucking 77. That's fine. I can do that. Currently, we're through 19. There's 19 series on the list right now in my rankings of completed franchises.
Yeah, I think kill the franchises and then you should do like 2 weeks worth of like a director or something like that because it's hard to do Quentin Tarantino and only pick 4. It's hard to do Martin Scorsese and only pick 4. It's just, man, there's so much good stuff in there.
Listen, we're open ears.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I've been watching a lot of movies. I'm ready for Failing Hollywood.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we have
Hi, Jackie.
Hi. Hello.
we have Jackie on.
Woo.
She just jumped in. I didn't have a chance to focus. Does she look clear to you?
Yeah.
Clear as day. Okay, so
Is this pad not on?
the pad is not working because I had to
All right.
disc. I know I need another USB.
I was all
port.
ready to fire up this board and impress you, but
Yeah, I still have to work it for the remote ones. I haven't been able to figure out a way to get the board to still work with the remote, guests because I only have this thing here that has. You could plug 4 USB ins, and then I have 2 USBs. There's a lot of USBs plugged into this computer.
yeah, there's a shit ton of wires in here, like all over the place. You need to sort this out. I mean, what is it called when they like streamline, right? When they like make everything look nice.
Yeah, you know why I don't care is because you know who can't see it? You at home. You guys cannot.
Right, but on your other podcasts, you have pretty like professional people that are coming in here.
Yeah, I know. Well, right now it's not that. There's literally, if you look around, there's
Just saying.
I mean, there's a board with a penis written on it that's just laid out. So I'm not just.
Oh, gee, I wonder who did that.
Well, it's either. I think that one was producer
Here's
Nick.
Freddie's been here.
Yeah, exactly. Freddy's stench is like ingrained in this seat.
I think that
Speaking
one was
of Freddy,
producer
I also
Nick.
watch Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
What'd you think?
I don't like scary movies. It was weird. I played the game once 8 years ago. Don't know that much about the lore. Apparently, if you're really into the lore, it's really good.
Did you like the movie?
I thought it was fine.
Have you seen Willy's Wonderland? Is the big question.
Well, that's kind
It's
of
better.
like a shittier version of Five Nights at
No.
Freddy's.
Five Nights at Freddy's is a shittier version of Willy's Wonderland. Get it right.
Sure.
Now, what is Willy's Wonderland?
It's it's basically Five Nights at Freddy's, but Nick Cage, and Nick Cage, he doesn't have a line in the entire movie, and they have him basically work the night shift to like repair his truck because apparently at this town they don't have internet where you can't use the ATMs to like for if your truck breaks down, and he has no cash on him. So in order to pay for his truck, he has to work it off by working the night shift at this old rundown. I see him looking it up right now. Yeah, this old rundown like Chuck E. Cheese. But they're possessed the same way as Five Nights at Freddy, but it's actually the same way. They're possessed by like old like killer kid robots and like demonic Satanists, and they start.
This has to be based off Five Nights at Freddy's.
No, it has nothing to do with Five Nights at Freddy's. I mean, it's probably inspired.
What
a little
idea
bit.
probably comes? The whole point of Five Nights at Freddy's is the security
What came
guard
out
with
first?
animatronic.
I'm sure Five Nights at Freddy's, the
Five
video
Nights at Freddy's
game.
came out in 2013.
The video game did, yes. You are right. The video game came out first.
Right,
Shortly,
so.
I'm not saying it didn't get inspiration. I'm saying the storylines are significantly different. So Nick Cage is just trying to make some extra money to pay for his truck, and then apparently that's what they do as human sacrifices, is they have them work there, and then the animatronic, like the band, just kills the people and eats them, and then that's their human sacrifice to them. But they start coming alive. Oh, and by the way, I don't know if I mentioned this, Nick Cage doesn't have a single line in the entire movie. It's all facial expressions and looks and just like stuff like that. But
you're really selling me on this film.
I know. But Nick like an animatronic will come to life, start attacking him, and him, without even like breaking a face, will just start to beat the shit out of it, rip it in half. It will spray oil and stuff all over him, and then he'll just put it in a trash can, like a trash bag, to put out, and just change his shirt and go back to cleaning the thing like
Is
nothing
he just there
ever
for
happened.
one night, or does he just go back to work continually?
It's all takes place in one night.
Okay.
It's pretty much all just one night. And then kids come and they try to like burn the place down because it's all demonic and stuff like that. And Nick Cage just doesn't give a fuck and still like doesn't help them, but still just kills them as they're coming towards him. It's amazing. It's pretty fantastic.
I'm just really tired of talking about Nick Cage.
The plot twist at the end of Five Nights, most predictable. I was like, oh, I wonder who it could be.
Oh no, yeah, it was kind of obvious.
Shit.
Did you watch the Scream series? Did you say you did?
Yeah,
that?
for the first time.
Speaking of Matthew Lillard, yeah.
It's based on a true story.
Schumacher?
Yes. It's not isn't based on a true story, is it?
It's based on a true story.
Are you sure?
Yes.
How
I saw a TikTok
Who came
about it.
first, Stab or Scream or The Egg?
I don't know.
I don't know that. If it's based on a true story, because I heard Matthew Lillard talking about like how they found out Ghostface, so they made that mask for the
loosely based on a true story.
Yeah, okay. Everything's based on a true story if you kind of look at it that way. Did you watch all the Screams?
Yeah.
You liked them?
Yeah.
Even the new one with Jenna Ortega?
I mean, even those characters are kind of annoying, but the movies are good.
Okay.
Yeah. And Matthew Lillard's just fantastic in anything he's in. Even He's All That. He's great and He's All That.
Yes.
The only person to say a nice thing about that movie ever.
Lots of people say nice things about that movie, except for that. If you want to talk about He's All That real quick, because they always like the whole movie is based around like what's her face's character,
Addison Rae.
No, I didn't say She's All That. I said He's All That.
Oh, my
the
apologies.
original movie that it's based off of.
I thought we were talking about
He's All
the
That.
original one.
Yes, He's All That. Oh, She's All That. Yeah, you're right. That's what it is. It's She's All That. Sorry.
Which one are we talking
She's
about?
All That, the original
The Rachel Lee Cook one?
The Rachel Lee Cook one.
Nothing but nice things to say about that
Okay.
one.
Yes, the Rachel Lee Cook one. I apologize.
Jackie, did you not like the new Screams?
I haven't seen them.
Oh, okay. They're good.
Okay.
I haven't seen the new one either, actually.
All 6 Screams hold up very well. They don't have a fall off like most slasher films. They're just all pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have to check it out. I think the new one's on like Paramount Plus or something, right?
Maybe it's still one of those like not quite on streaming things yet. It's like one of those $5.99 rentals, not quite the $3.99 rentals, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not paying money for that. I'm gonna be honest.
I just kind of looked up, what is it, Killers of the Flower Moon, because I don't want to go to the movie theater for 3.5 hours. I don't know when and I know if I see it without Jackie, she'd be upset. So it's.
I mean, you can if you want. That's not a movie that I'm gonna be like, how dare you see that without me?
All right, I want to go see that because I'm having the Prop Master on Prop Talk this weekend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, this weekend?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's coming
I'm
by.
going to see Trolls 3 in movies.
With the new NSYNC song?
Yeah.
Seeing that, she got so much more excited about that
I've been
one.
working Trolls trilogy in the background, and I've been waiting for this new one so it can go on the list.
Nice. Micah and I watched all the Trolls movies. He liked
All
them.
2 of them?
Yeah.
Yeah, all 2 of them.
Okay. Just
You a
like
fan of Queen Poppy?
Yeah, she's okay.
Yeah.
I just don't really like Anna Kendrick.
she doesn't like her because I have a crush on her.
Yep, exactly. No, I just think she's like very basic and boring.
Yeah.
And I don't think
Like
I don't
4-year-old.
think she's attractive at all. Like I don't think
Oh, you're
she's...
talking real life Anna Kendrick.
Yes.
No, she's
Listen, what they did to her boobs in Pitch Perfect 1 ruined Anna Kendrick forever. Because we all put false reality on the name Anna Kendrick. We're like, well, yeah, she had those boobs in Pitch Perfect 1. So
Right.
then everyone's like, yeah, I love Anna Kendrick. It's like, no, you don't.
You're like, no, that
You
was
just love the
Victoria's
boobs in
Secret
Pitch Perfect
push-up
1.
bra.
Yeah.
well, she's a goddamn angel, so I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, I've also heard that she's not like the nicest person.
No, I've heard that she's mean as hell. So there's that. But Riley, what are you actually watching right now? What's the big thing that you're on?
The Mummy.
Oh, The Mummy is the one you're mid. Okay.
Current film.
Daddy
yes.
Brandon Fraser.
He's so hot.
He's
and
so
the women,
hot.
Very hot in it.
Oh,
It's
man.
good watch for that. The Mummy, very ugly. They could have done
Yes.
so much better. Unbelievably ugly. Not even like fake Mummy. I'm talking skinned up Mummy. Ugly
Yep.
guy.
Oh yeah.
What are you doing?
Have you seen him in The Whale?
I've not. I don't want to ruin Brendan Fraser for me.
It will.
Oh, he's so hot.
He was, yeah, in the 90s he was very jacked and whew. But his
Some of the shittiest one-liners of all time
Yeah.
are coming out
but
of
his
the Mummy.
performance in The Whale was like incredible. I really liked that movie. That was like one of my favorite movies that came out last year.
Wait a minute. How many George of the Jungles are there?
I think there's 2,
I think there's 3.
3.
Riley,
There's got to be a New York one.
I'm pretty sure there's 3 George of the Jungles.
Please hold.
Well,
Please hold.
in the regular George of the Jungle, he goes to San Francisco, right?
George of the Jungle 1 and 2. Yeah, there's just 2.
Oh, yeah. So the George of the Jungle 2 is the one with his kid. I thought that was
Yeah.
going to be the one. I thought that was like the third one. Is that there?
But apparently,
Baby George.
he said for those movies, his diet was insane, where he just basically starved himself. And then the days where he was
Wait,
shirtless,
for Mummy or George of the Jungle?
George of the Jungle. The scenes
He's
where
not even in George of the Jungle 2.
oh,
I don't think you really need to commit yourself that much
But
dietary-wise for a movie
he-
called George of the Jungle.
but he for his shirtless scenes, which was basically all of them, he would just like not drink water most of the day. And Henry Cavill has said the same thing that he did for that bath scene in The Witcher, also very hot. That he just got super jacked, didn't eat, and didn't drink any water, so that he didn't have any water weight on him. So it just like sculpted the shit out of his abs.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Fun fact.
But Anna Kendrick's a bitch.
Yeah, exactly.
That's fair.
I just don't think she's that hot. Like you said that's your like hall pass, right? Like I think you can do better with the hall pass.
I agree.
I mean, I also have what's her face is on the list. Dak Shepard's wife,
Kristen Bell.
I
Bell.
agree.
She's cute.
Yeah, and she could sing that Frozen song while we do it all night long.
Okay.
You know that? Do you want to
Sure.
build a snowman song? Yeah.
All right.
Do you want to build a snowman? I mean, I don't know. There's a lot more better, newer songs, I think.
I don't know why that would turn you on, but
I don't know. Zendaya's about to do a live action
hate
Moana. Why do you hate Zendaya?
Hate Zendaya. I just watched The Greatest Showman the other night. And I just hate her. She's
good
she
in
sucks.
that.
She's fine and she is good in that, but she sucks. I hate her.
Why?
I don't know. I think it's her Spider-Man. I hate her Spider-Man character. I hate when she plays edgy character, which is like 90% of her character. She just plays annoying, fucking edgy. I don't care about the society man character. I fucking hate it. I hate her.
Have you seen Euphoria, where she plays a drug addict?
Where she plays that? Yeah, I don't care.
She plays a strung out drug addict.
Yeah, she plays.
She won an
her
Emmy
character
for
from
that.
Spider-Man, but on drugs.
I mean, she plays a pretty good drug addict.
Yeah, I mean, she won an Emmy. I think she's like the youngest person ever to win an Emmy.
Are you sure about that?
That can't be true.
Yeah,
That can't even be remotely true.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, I bet you the youngest person.
Yeah, it's not, she's not that
Yeah.
young.
I bet you the youngest person ever was like 4 or something.
An Emmy? I'm not talking Academy Award.
Yeah, they give out more Emmys than they do Academy Awards, you know. Like they have variety show, they have episodic, they have like drama show. They have so many.
Oh, sorry. She became the youngest 2-time Emmy winner.
Okay. So she's got
So
2
there
of
you
them.
go. Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't deserve them.
Yeah.
I'm on drugs. Bleh.
So what's your favorite franchise? Oh yeah, do you know he's starting to add directors to the franchise movie wheel? That's what we were talking
What does
about.
that mean?
He's like going to do rounds of 4 directors as they come in, but I've been trying to convince him that he should hold off until he finishes the franchise to do directors instead of doing 4. He should just do their filmographies. Or
Like
just-
their whole filmography.
I think so.
So much.
That would take. I mean,
Depending
depending on
who you do, yeah. Because like I said, it's like what Quentin Tarantino only has 9, so it's not like crazy.
Hey,
Right.
Mike. Only 9 is not. He has 9. 9 is a lot.
Yeah, going from 3
They're
movies
also
to
all
9.
3 hours long.
Yeah.
They are all 3 hours long, yes, but they are all kind of masterpieces, you know. I think if you like, I mean, yeah, I guess there's.
For him, I've seen a lot of them anyway.
Okay.
I don't even know if we'd be able to do 4, honestly.
I think your tough ones would be because most of those like Martin Scorsese, they wouldn't be painful. I don't think Nolan's would be super painful. But then you would hit ones like M. Night Shyamalan that would be like, oh, he's got 2 good movies in his entire filmography. Then everything else is going to be extremely painful to watch with all their
Already saw
twists. What'd you say?
Already saw him. Glass had no twist. It was no twist.
I don't
Did
think I
M. Night
saw that.
Shyamalan do all those movies?
Yeah, he did.
Oh man, where are those ranking on your out of your whole list?
They're hard to rank because there's only 3 of them and they're all fine. So like they're ranked pretty high. They're ranked at 8 with a 3.2 average.
A 3.2 average. I was gonna say because when you make a movie, that's what review you're going for. Fine.
Yep.
It's something that's basically the epitome. It's the answer that says it was okay. I'm never gonna watch it again. But
I mean, I saw his latest movie, Old, where like all those people are on a beach, and then the beach like has some weird thing where everyone just ages rapidly. And it was kind of good. It was better than a lot of his other movies.
yeah, I don't care to see any of his movies anymore.
You want to watch The Last Airbender?
I'm never gonna watch
I
that.
saw that in theaters. It was trash.
You saw that in theaters?
Yes, I did.
I think that's rated the worst movie of all time.
Really?
No, it is not.
Yeah.
There's no
It's-
way.
I think it's a 0 on Rotten Tomatoes.
I've seen way worse movies than that.
I can
Like
Google
the werewolf thing we watched that Grant recommended. That was hot garbage.
That wasn't the worst movie of all time, though. It was just a really bad movie.
That was probably one of the worst movies I've ever seen.
Okay, I'm Googling worst movie of all time. Top picks The Mask. What the fuck? No, wait, this is not... Okay, this isn't it.
It has a 1.1 average on Letterboxd. It has... It has 79,000 half-star reviews.
Okay, well, we can just run through a top 10
it definitely
real...
wasn't good.
We can run through a top 10 real quick of 10... Rotten Tomatoes, top 10 worst movie of all time.
Is Jack and Jill on there?
This list has 100, so I mean, let me see if we can find it. I don't want to skip the.
Or
Daddy Day Camp is on this.
or Norbit?
Fuck that. Daddy Daycamp's a national treasure. I used to have it on my little portable DVD player. It was one of my favorite movies growing up. I love Daddy Day Camp.
Daddy Day Care, I know of. I don't know about Daddy Day Camp.
Oh, I'm more than familiar. It's Cuba Gooding Jr. instead of Eddie Murphy. and they go to a camp. It's pretty much the plot of Heavyweights, but with Cuba Gooding Jr. and no fat kids.
Oh, interesting. Okay, yeah, I'm not seeing Jack and Jill on this.
That's surprising.
I mean, but I haven't gotten to the top 10 yet. I purposely sped through that, so.
Or do you remember all those movies that came out like in the early 2000s that were like spoof movies? It was like date,
Epic movie.
yeah, epic movie.
A lot of those
date
are on
movie.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sparta.
Yeah, dance flick.
Disaster movie is number 41. So
Okay.
they are on here. Oh, Master
Those are
of
hot
Disguise.
trash.
Master,
Not another teen movie.
Master of Disguise is number 39. Riley, remember we used to have that in the
that movie.
Conversion van.
in the conversion van, yeah, on DVD. My Perry,
Turtle.
yeah, Perry Blake directed that. Yeah, see, it's a production designer we know.
Or what was that Mike Myers movie, The Love Guru?
Oh, that's got to be on here.
That was very bad.
With Lecoq.
Yeah.
Okay,
Jacques Lecoq.
let's.
Why was hockey involved in that movie? I can't remember.
Let's do the honorable mentions real quick. So we'll do the start at 20.
Wait, real quick. The best thing to come out of The Love Guru, that scene with the Beatles is unbelievably funny.
Oh yeah, with Paul Rudd.
True.
And
Yeah, with Paul Rudd, Justin Long, Jack Black.
Jack Black.
Yeah.
That's right. So number 20 is Three Strikes.
I don't know what that is.
Number 21 is the 2016 remake of Cabin Fever.
Wait, are we working up?
Yeah, 20 to 1.
You said
You just said
21.
21.
You went 20 to
Oh.
21.
I'm stupid. Sorry. That's COVID brain. I just had
COVID brain,
I just had COVID, everybody. I couldn't figure out how to get the camera set up either, but made Riley wait a little bit, but he was
Here we
patient. But here we are.
Sorry.
We made it. So yeah, number 19.
19.
Also zero. These are all have 0% on Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah, so it's Cabin Fever, the 2016 remake, directed by my friend Travis Zerny.
You know that person?
Yeah, I'm his number one prop master that he hires me for. He remember he called me
While I was-
Did you work on Cabin Fever?
No, I know he usually production
It sounds
designs.
like you worked on Cabin Fever.
I didn't. He production designs mostly, but he every once in a while they'll let him direct something. So he called me to do an action movie out in Biloxi, Mississippi, while Jackie was in labor, and then
And Mikey was like, yeah,
No,
maybe.
That's not what I said. So he called me and I answered and I was like, "What's up?" And he's like, "Oh, can you come out to Biloxi, Mississippi and work for a couple months doing this movie?" And I was like, my wife's in labor right now, so he's like, so then you can come out next week then? And I was like,
Did he really say that? Are you fucking kidding me?
I was like, no, no, I can't.
Wow.
I can't come out to Biloxi, Mississippi next week.
I mean, that's the film industry. They're like, oh, you want a family? Fuck you.
Yeah. No, I met him because he was supposed to direct. I met him because he hired me as prop master to direct a movie that was going to shoot in Bakersfield or in Lancaster at the jail, the abandoned jail. We're going to shoot the whole movie in the jail about jail zombies that happen. Yeah. And
Cool.
he has an obsession with bunnies. He likes to put dead bunnies and bunny heads in every other scene. It's crazy. So if you watch this movie, it has a bunch of bunnies in it. Anyway, moving on. Number 18 on the list, Problem Child.
I don't know what that is.
No,
Is that a documentary about Jake Paul?
no, it's no. I'm seeing here it's about Logan Paul. Actually, Logan Paul.
Really?
No.
Oh.
Moving on. 17. Wagons East.
Don't know what that is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what this is either, but
That's a big thumbs down from Mr. Plunge.
It stars John Candy and Richard
Oh.
Lewis apparently. So, yeah.
R.I.P.
Number 16 is Return to the Blue Lagoon.
Is that a swamp monster movie?
Is that a sequel to Blue Lagoon?
Isn't the Blue Lagoon
with
the one
Brooke Shields?
with Brooke Shields when she was swimming naked when she was 15 or something like that?
Yes, that is that. But
It was a super controversial movie, right?
Yes, but is that the sequel to it?
Despite its less tropical scenery and attractive leads, Return to the Blue Lagoon is ridiculous. It doesn't say. It doesn't say.
Well, probably.
Probably. Number 15.
Well, because there was incest in it.
Oh, okay.
Like, they were cousins, and then they ended up, procreating and having a beach baby.
A Blue Lagoon.
Yes.
You don't need to put that one on your watch list, right? Don't worry. It's not.
Is it a 3? Yeah.
Number 15, the 2010 remake of the Nutcracker. Nutcracker.
Oh, I saw that in theaters. I thought it was cute. It was a Disney movie.
Well, apparently you're wrong.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Number 14, London Fields.
I don't know what that is.
Has Billy Bob Thornton in it.
Okay.
And Jim Sturgis. And Amber Heard.
Oh.
So, I mean.
What a ensemble.
Number 13, Stratton. No, I got nothing either.
Okay.
That's Tyler Hoechlin in it.
Oh.
Yep. Number 12. Oh, it's the Jim Carrey movie Dark Crimes.
I didn't see it.
I feel like I saw it and it was indeed bad.
Nice.
Because it was very unrememberable. I think I just saw it because we were trying to rank all of the Jim Carrey movies, so I just wanted to watch all of the Jim Carrey ones I hadn't seen, and that was one of them. And yeah, it was. I don't think I made it through. Oh, I know this one. Number 11, The Ridiculous Six.
I like that movie. On the record, I like it.
What is it?
That's like the Happy Madison movie. It has Taylor Lautner in it, playing like a mentally challenged man.
Yeah.
I don't think I saw that.
And
it's their take on the Hateful Eight.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Like Adam Sandler and his bunch of fellas.
Yeah.
Nice.
His bunch of Terry Crews, Luke Wilson, Will Forte,
Rob Schneider?
Steve Buscemi's in it. Is Rob Schneider in it? Oh yeah, he is. He definitely is. Yeah, he plays the Mexican.
Before.
He plays the Mexican man, right?
There's a scene where they hang Taylor Lautner.
Oh yeah.
And then he just starts swinging.
Jeez.
And it made me laugh harder than most things.
Because his neck muscles are too strong. So
yeah, for that scene alone, I cannot put it on this list.
All right, so what do we think the top 3 here are going to be?
Top 3?
Jack and Jill, The Last Airbender.
I mean, I think Jack and Jill's got to be on at least the top 10.
I think the second to I think The Room is going to be up there.
Well, yeah,
the Tommy
Room.
Wiseau movie.
Yeah.
I bet you The Room will be number 2.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm guessing. And Jack and Jill will probably be up there somewhere. What did you say was probably the worst movie of all time, Riley?
It's The Last Airbender.
Oh, you think that's going to be number 1?
I do.
All right.
I mean, I think Norbit's got to be up there too. That
I
movie
doubt
was
it.
Fuck
trash.
you. I love Norbit.
Really?
I watched Norbit the other day because it was on cable, and I went, yeah. Dude, Rasputin is the funniest person ever.
To be fair, you just watched it after watching all the Medea movies, so you have like a good.
I am part of the community now, so yeah. That's
fair. Number 10 is Jaws: The Revenge. I think this is the Jaws 3, if I'm not mistaken.
I think that's Jaws 4.
Is Jaws 4? Okay, Jaws 4, The Revenge. No, you're right, because Jaws 3 is Jaws 3D.
Or is Titanic 2 up there? They made a second one.
Number 9, Last Days of American Crime. I got nothing.
I don't know.
I know nothing about it.
Mikey, you were right. It's Jaws 3D and then Jaws: The Revenge.
Yep.
There's a 1.6 on Letterboxd.
Yeah. Jaws 3D is pretty terrible too. Number 8, Gold Diggers, with Chris Owen, Renee Taylor. I don't know any of these people. Oh
no.
Number 7, Super Baby Geniuses 2.
Ooh.
Super Babies. No, it's Super
Is it
Babies.
2?
It's Super Babies, Baby Geniuses 2. Baby Geniuses.
I love it. We grew up on Baby Geniuses. I did.
I
don't know if
think
you did.
Baby Geniuses is number 39 on this list.
That's really sad. I like Baby Geniuses.
I do remember having that DVD too. We were young.
You had it on DVD for sure. I watched a lot of Baby Geniuses. I also had that on my little portable DVD player. I watched Daddy Daycare and Baby Geniuses.
Well, I'd never seen Super Babies, Baby Geniuses 2, but apparently there is one.
I don't want to watch it now.
Well, apparently it's terrible, but yeah, go for it.
I'm gonna add it to the watch list.
Number 6 is the 2002 version of Pinocchio. I don't know which one that is. I know there's 300 Pinocchios. So.
I didn't know there was a 2002 version.
Oh, 18 or number 5 is the John Travolta's Gotti.
I don't know.
I've never heard that's really bad.
Yeah, the John.
This poster for Super Baby Geniuses 2, also insane name. It looks like I would have made it in like a high school graphic design class. Following on from the plot of the last movies, babies can communicate with each other using baby talk and have an innate knowledge of the secrets of the universe.
I mean, wasn't that the
Nice.
first movie though too?
I think there was just kind of one in the first one.
Like they were
There was
talking to
a
each other.
baby-
I thought.
There's a baby genius in the first. Well, they can talk, but there was one genius.
Gotcha. Number 4 is 1,000 Words, an Eddie Murphy movie.
I don't know what that is either.
Yeah, me neither. Top 3. Here we go. Oh, look at this shit.
Wait, hold up. There's Baby Geniuses 3. Baby Squad
Jesus.
Investigators.
So maybe number 2 is Baby Geniuses 3, Baby Squad Investigate. Unless it's better. Maybe it's just better.
It's not. However, you know what's worse is John Voight in Baby Geniuses and the Treasures of Egypt 2014.
And the Treasures
Wait.
of
Is that a 4th Baby Geniuses movie?
And there's also a 5th, Baby Geniuses
What?
and the Space Baby.
Wow.
Wait, what is that? What is that ranked?
All starring John Voight.
Nice.
Are these all the exact same ratings, or are they?
I gotta imagine. So they don't have enough ratings to qualify for a rating. They're almost It has 115 half stars, 32 1 stars, 11 1.5s, and then 0 anything higher.
Hey Riley,
That is
you just told me that there's 5 Baby Geniuses movies.
fuck.
Are the rest of them in the top 3?
No, Riley's been doing franchises, and he has to do any franchise that's 3 or more movies.
Oh.
So there's 5 Baby Geniuses movies. I think that needs to be added to the wheel.
That sucks. Sorry.
That's a wheel of misfortune. I think he did it to himself too, because he was looking it up. He's like, I gotta see this about this Baby Geniuses movie. I kind of want to see the second one. Well, now you're gonna have to. He's just sulking in his sorrow.
He's like, I don't want to watch that.
He's putting it in. I can see him. He's adding it right now. Check to see if there's a 6th one, just so you can just be okay.
I'm in the related film. Letterboxd keeps related movies together.
Oh.
Yeah, there's the Baby Geniuses I know and love. 1999 film has a 1.7 rating on Letterboxd. That's crazy.
Yeah. So yeah, add it to the rotation. I'm pretty sure you're gonna have to pay for that one, because I don't know where you're gonna find all 5.
I don't know where I'm gonna find Baby Geniuses and the Space Baby.
I mean, that's probably the best one. Oh man.
Nice.
Oh God. This is gonna be good.
So where are the top 3?
Number 3 on this list is Nick Cage classic Left Behind.
Not is that the one where he's fucking that prostitute?
No. Left Behind.
Can we not? I don't want to talk about Nick Cage anymore.
No, we have to. I mean, where's the hold on, I gotta light the candle real quick. We have good old Saint Nicholas candle right here. I just gotta go ahead and spark this candle.
I'm gonna throw that candle in the trash.
All right,
I'm really upset at myself.
Nick Cage candle is lit. I'm gonna go ahead and just check this. Oh wait, that's Star Wars. Where's Nick Cage? See where we're rated. Left Behind is actually, we rated it lowest possible movie so far on this thing. So our ranking of this movie is accurate.
Which one is it?
Apparently
again?
it's the one. So it's the Nick Cage movie where
I'm shocked it's not the one where he's fucking that prostitute.
No, that's Drive Angry. Come on, get your
trash movie.
Get your Nick. It is a trash movie. That one's also rated. I mean, except for Matt needed to push that up. But anyways, Left Behind it's a remake of a Kevin Costner movie where it's a pilot and they all go on a plane, and on the plane the apocalypse happens, but like the rapture happens. I should reiterate. So everybody who is like God loving turns, like their clothes just implodes on themselves and just turns into a pile, and everybody's freaking out because they don't know what happened because a bunch of people just disappeared, and all that's left is the sinners, and they got to figure out.
That sounds like this is the end.
No, because that's a joke movie, and this one's a serious movie.
Oh,
so the apocalypse has happened.
One of them's the worst movie ever, second worst movie ever made, and one of them's awesome.
Yeah, exactly. So this one, basically, Nick Cage is the sinner pilot and they all have to figure out how to land the plane where mayhem is happening down below. And they land the plane successfully, but only to find out that the rapture happening and the world is ending anyway, so it doesn't really fucking matter. Anyways, moving on. It's a bad movie. Number 2 on the list. Here, I'll blow this out. Oh,
Jeez. Please don't set our house on fire.
Yeah, fair. Number 2 on the list is One Missed Call. And there's a nice poster. It looks like a horror movie.
I feel like I've seen this one.
The poster has a woman with a cell phone, and her eyes are mouths that are screaming.
I don't think I've seen that.
Yeah, it's not looking good. It doesn't look good. Number 1 on this list is Ballistic X vs. Severe.
I have no idea what that is either.
I don't know what that is either. So yeah, there we go. Oh wait, there's a thing here. What you won't see: some legendary bad movies like Cats, Birdemic, and The Room, all of which have cleared at least 10% on the tomato meter. That's right.
Wow.
They were too good. And Miami Connection and Plan 9 from Outer Space are actually fresh.
Because with Cats, wasn't there like controversy of like whether they were gonna add in cat buttholes or not?
I don't know.
Wasn't that a thing?
But here's the problem
They're
with
like,
it.
you can't show the buttholes.
What is this? Why is this here? They also suggest that we check out the 200 best and worst erotic movies. So that's an interesting suggestion. I don't know why that's.
It's like softcore porn.
I mean, I don't know. We could check. So basically, the actual real life like worst movies ever, they become cult following, so they rank it too high to be actually on this list, and that's
gotcha.
Yeah, that's where it says. So I'm guessing Jack and Jill and stuff like that fall into that category.
I mean, I'm surprised. One of the first movies I ever worked on, called Rockabilly Zombie Weekend, which was about rockabilly zombies on a weekend, is not on that list because that movie was hot garbage.
Yeah, who would have guessed?
No Spring Breakers, Mikey's first.
Yep.
You guys worked
Spring
on some garbage.
Yeah, I mean, everybody
I got
in this
shorts
industry.
in different colors.
I got every color. Yeah, I mean,
Spring break.
just so everybody knows, the number 1 most erotic movie is 365 Days.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the Netflix movie, the Spanish Netflix movie.
Did you watch it?
Yeah.
Was it erotic?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. They also have.
Is that the one where they fuck on a boat?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I watched that one.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
And they made a second one too.
Yeah. They also have Basic Instinct 2. Is that the one where Sharon Stone shows her vagina?
Yeah, she like spreads her legs.
Yeah. Oh, and there's the Blue Lagoon. Yep.
Yep.
Look at that. They have all that stuff. So, anyways, and of course you got your 50 Shades of Grey. Yeah, I think I wanted to talk about. I mean, I don't have the. Wait, do I have a button? The TV and movie news. Yada yada. Nope, not the right one. I'm gonna have to switch these around now. Okay.
And it's good fucking high quality.
Well, it shouldn't be that either. TV and movie news.
Hold on to your butts.
There we go.
Nice.
There we go. So I do have one for it.
We're back.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we've been talking.
There is news.
Yeah. I mean, we kind of been talking about it, but anyways, let's see my diary. What did it? Oh yeah, this is one.
Diary.
I think one to talk about O'Reilly. Weirdly enough, without even knowing with each other, we all watched Paddington for the first time ever
Fucking love
within the
Paddington.
same week,
It was cute.
and it was great. But Paddington,
He's just a proper young bear. Just a delight.
yeah, Paddington 2
Loves
was
marmalade.
next level. He loves some marmalade.
He just loves marmalade sandwiches.
Yes.
Yeah.
My Aunt
And if someone's
Lucy.
not acting right, you got to give them a nice hard stare.
I absolutely love the movie. The second one was like almost perfectionist. The only thing that I had a problem with the second one was, how the hell are you going to throw somebody in jail for 20 years for stealing a book?
Yes, that is true.
What are you in
Nice
for?
book.
Yeah, I stole a pop-up book.
Yep.
Oh. All right. Wrongly accused, by the way. Wrongly
Our
accused.
baby loved the movie too.
Oh yeah, dude! It kept while he was sick too. It kept him like going from like kind of cranky to just solidly entertained for at least 30 minutes, which is impressive for an 8-month-old.
Oh yeah.
Looks like if Wes Anderson had like a daughter who also wanted to make a movie, but was a child and was like, "This is it,
Bro,
And was, like, learning from him.
it had a lot of Wes. I think I said that it had a ton of Wes Anderson influence in it. They had like those little dollhouse like kind of push-ins and stuff like that.
It's so good."
No, yeah,
I
it
put
was
it
great.
on as a joke, and then I was like, "This is like my favorite movie." ever."
No, it's fantastic, and I mean, I've been
Mom
mean-
asked what I want for Christmas, and I was like, "I want Paddington 1 and Paddington 2 on Blu-ray." She's like, "Oh, good joke. What do you actually want?" I was like, "I want Paddington 1 and Paddington 2 on Blu-ray."
They were great movies. I mean, I think the only reason I did it because they had the joke in what is it, that Nick Cage movie that I worked on. What is it? The Ridiculous Way to Massive Talent?
The joke is about crudes.
No, there is a Croods joke, but there's one where he's driving and they're like, I don't know if they're tripping acid yet, but they're driving like in Spain with just Pedro Pascal and
Nick Cage.
and then he goes top 3 movies or whatever, and he's like, honestly, Paddington 2. And he goes, Paddington 2, really? He's like, it is just a fantastic movie. he's like, I cry at the end every time, And then
It
the
was
movie
cute.
at the very end of Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent, it's them watching Paddington 2, and the rest of the family is falling asleep, and Nick Cage is just like starting to bawl up at the end of Paddington 2. So I was like, man, maybe I should watch Paddington 2. So then we watched Paddington 1 and 2. And
Now you get it. You get why they were crying.
Yes. I mean,
Aunt Lucy.
hey, no
Lucy.
spoiler. We don't do spoiler alerts on this podcast.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. Watch Paddington 2. That's the big thing. But
Aunt Lucy's definitely a character in Paddington 1 and 2.
Yes, Aunt Lucy. I mean, she knows what's best for
She
the
taught
entire
Paddington
world.
that if someone's not acting right, you got to give them a good hard stare.
A good hard stare. Another one we saw was Sleepaway Camp. I mean, that's the only other movie I want to talk about. Sleepaway Camp. Oh yeah, Riley. Let me see. There might be 5 of those movies too.
I hope not.
Oh my god, dude! If Sleepaway Camp is on here,
It was bad.
there's
I'll find
5.
Like, don't waste your time.
5 of them. Yep, there's 5. There's Sleepaway
Horror
Camp.
movie?
You said they're like a cult classic.
They're more okay. I wouldn't say. See, I mean, you saw Scream. There's a harsh difference between horror and slasher. This is more slasher than it is horror. There's no jump scares. There's nothing like that. It's like The Grudge, I think, is like horror. The Ring, I think, is horror. This falls into the slasher category. So there's Sleepaway Camp. There's Sleepaway Camp 2, Unhappy
Why is
Campers.
Sleepaway Camp 4 the 5th Sleepaway Camp?
Sleepaway Camp 4, The
It's number
Survivor.
5,
And then there's Return to Sleepaway Camp.
which is the 4th.
I mean, we just watched the first one, and yeah, it wasn't
I mean,
good.
if
You told me, well, I walked out of the room towards the end because I was like, this movie's fucking stupid. I can't finish it. And then I asked you the next day, oh, how did that movie end? And you told me the reveal, and I was like, oh boy.
I mean, there's a cult following behind this movie. I haven't seen any of the other ones. If Riley, once you roll this, if you spin Sleepaway Camp and land on it, I will watch the other 4 movies with you, along with
I will
you.
not.
Right, we're actually doing that with The Mummy right now.
Who else is watching it?
Oh, we have a whole group of people who are now using the wheel.
Oh boy,
But
yeah.
we have specific rules that once you roll, you will not get a roll until you finish. So we have a couple people in wheel purgatory. And
Oh,
wheel
but
hell.
they're doing different sets, right? They're not on the Mummy, right? They're doing different ones.
So we all finished at the same time, and we were like, "Yo, do you guys all want to do this next spin?" So we're all watching The Mummy.
Oh, interesting. I like that.
Is the Tom Cruise mummy in that too?
Yes, I am. It's not at all related.
It's not.
To the
No.
one,
It's also not
but
good.
but I am watching it because I'm a masochist apparently. Who
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the Sleepaway Camp and Sleepaway Camp 4, The Survivor, just say video next to it, so I don't know what that means.
What does that mean?
I don't
you
know.
watch it in Letterboxd? They're Letterboxd exclusives.
Oh well, that's on. I'm looking at IMDb, but it has that dude from it has, what is it? Pussy from The Sopranos. It looks
Never
like
seen it.
okay.
That's
well,
next. That's the next week.
The Sopranos. The Sopranos is a whole series, so that's a tougher one. Yeah, put Sleepaway Camp on though. If you roll Sleepaway Camp, I'll watch those with you. But anyways, we saw Sleepaway Camp 1, and it was about a bunch of kids going to camp and this one awkward girl
Who's like a mute.
she doesn't really talk to anybody, and the only person she talks to is like her brother
cousin.
or her cousin that's down there, and her mom in the movie is a really, really bad actor and really like bizarre.
Everyone in the movie's bad.
Yeah, there's not very many good actors into it, but then like everybody at the camp keeps picking on this girl, and you don't know what happens, but then people just start showing up dead, and
So it's the mute lady.
I mean, it's pretty obvious that it's
What a shock!
it's pretty obvious that it's her, but there's a way bigger reveal from left field that you're not going to be expecting at the very end.
Is it that Billy Loomis isn't the only killer, but there's 2?
Nope. I promise you're never going to guess it in a million years. And so it's
There's
like
nothing better than when you're watching Scream and you're like, I think it's that one, and then it is that one. You're like, yes.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, this is not this. Like the whole movie you're like, "Oh my god, this is so predictable." And then at the very, very like in the last not even 2 minutes, probably the last 60 seconds of the movie, you're like, "Huh. Wasn't expecting that."
Yeah, I will say I watched like 90% of that movie, and I couldn't have guessed that was going to be the big. But it's stupid. It's like, okay.
It's an alien. Aliens come down.
Not going to tell you. You got to just wait and figure out yourself. But yeah, add that to the wheel too. So that's another one. That's the only one I have to talk about. But I think I haven't looked it up though, but I think we should end the show this week by doing since Riley actually might have a standard chance, maybe we should do some movie franchise trivia.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, right. I got to look it up real
Oh,
quick.
I have a sticky note. Is that fine? I have sticky notes.
Oh yeah, you can do whatever.
right.
Okay.
All right.
So franchise movies.
I'm ready.
All right.
My body is ready.
What is the name of the ship captained by Morpheus in The Matrix?
Oh, God. The name of the ship?
Yeah.
Haven't spun it yet. I didn't even know there was a ship.
Well, Riley put Big Chungus.
Big Chungus.
Well, I put something similar. I put the Gizzard.
I put Armageddon.
The SS Chunkus.
And the answer is Actually, we weren't that far off, to be fair. It was the Nibuncha Chasneezer.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah, how didn't you guys know that?
right.
All right. Question 2. What is the name of the building where the majority of the movie Die Hard takes place?
Oh my god. I don't know.
I haven't rolled that one either.
Oh, you haven't? No. Okay, I think.
I mean, I know this
Wait,
is
what
wrong.
did you put, Riley?
But Hyde Tower.
Hyde Tower, right? Jackie?
Coin Tower.
Coin Tower. Okay, if this isn't it, it's,
I think it's Plaza. I think it might be Plaza.
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
If it's not this, it sounds a lot like it. I put the Takanami Plaza.
I think that's right.
Nakatomi Plaza. I had them backwards.
I'll give you the point.
Yeah, the Nakatomi Plaza.
You lose. Good day, sir.
I'll give myself half a point. How about that? If we're
That works.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, question. But these are better questions. I'll give it that.
Yeah, I just haven't seen any of them. We're gonna get one I've seen.
Yeah.
And I won't get it, but I'll be more excited.
How about Terminator?
I'll just be more. No.
No, you might still get this one. Who directed the Terminator movies?
Oh god.
You don't know?
No.
Really? Oh, come on.
It's a man movie. I don't know.
It's the Terminator. I'll give you guys. Do you know?
Oh,
I'll give you a big.
No hint.
No hint. Okay, fine.
No hints.
Okay. You want me to go first? Are you all locked?
Hold on. Okay.
I'm
Locked?
I know mine's wrong.
It's James Cameron.
Michael Bay.
All
You were
right.
pretty close.
Michael, you weren't that far off. And yes, it's James Cameron.
Did not know that.
Okay. Let's see. Yeah, these are way better questions. Question number 4. What is... Oh, fuck. This one should be obvious. This is another movie Riley hasn't spun yet, so I don't think any of us are going to get it. What is the full name of Indiana Jones' character, including his nickname? I don't know his full name. I'm locked.
With nickname?
Locked in.
It says including his nickname.
Yeah.
I put Dr. Walton, but
That's his.
No, man. That's
yes, it's
not.
not.
Full
I know
name.
it's not a full name.
Full name is Richard Lyle Indiana Jones.
I put Indiana Skywalker.
I don't think any of us are right. To be fair, the answer is it's Dr. Henry Walton Indiana Jones Jr.
Oh.
So yeah, nobody even got.
Would have never gotten that.
No one got close to that one.
You got Walton.
Yeah.
You got Doctor.
Okay. Here's one that I know we just watched this movie. Jackie's
God.
definitely going to get this one. In Toy Story 2, what is the name of the toy store? I think this is 5. I'm locked.
Ready.
No, give me a second.
We're giving Riley a second. Has it been a while since you saw the Toy Story movies?
Yeah.
Is that on the
I've
list?
seen that. I see that clip a lot too, because there's a clip of the guy getting ready and then being all worried about his commute, and then his commute is the apartment next
Across the
door,
street.
That meme goes around a lot.
Yeah.
I know this is wrong. I'm gonna go. I got the Toy Barn.
Yes, Toy Barn.
I'm gonna go ahead and say you guys got that wrong because it's not. It's Al's Toy Barn.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, that's specific.
Oh my god.
You know what? Fine. I'll give you guys half a point. How about that? Because it is. I'll give you guys half a point for getting half the answer right. Because the answer is indeed Al's Toy Barn.
I'll take it. What a poll, if I'm being honest, from me.
The Toy Barn.
What a poll.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You got it though. Okay, here we go. Who directed The Godfather? Ooh, this is. Okay. I'm locked.
Okay.
Riley?
Michael Mann.
It was not at all Michael Mann, but good try. Jackie?
Martin Scorsese.
Was it Martin Scorsese? I'm pretty sure. No, I'm pretty I could be wrong on this. No, I'm pretty sure I'm right, though. I think it's Francis Ford Coppola. I think.
Oh.
I think. But the answer actually is Francis Ford Coppola.
Good job.
Yeah.
Nice.
Who is actually, did you know Nick Cage is a Coppola?
Yes, I did. He's a Nepo baby.
He's a Nepo baby. So, yeah, there's that. Let's see what else we got here. We got, this is question number 7. Okay. What is the name of the test used to determine if an individual is a human or a replicant in the movie Blade Runner?
Oh, God.
All right, I'm locked.
Okay, ready.
I'm in.
All right. Jackie, what do you have?
Said human or nah?
That's a good guess.
Thanks.
Riley?
I have the splice exam.
The splice
Ooh.
exam. I just put a pen thing.
A pen thing.
The actual answer is a Voight-Kampff test.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That movie Splice, I'm shocked that was not on the one of the worst movie lists.
What is splice?
Oh, you don't know what Splice is?
No. What is it?
It's Adrian Brody. He is a scientist doctor, and he like makes this DNA humanoid thing with his DNA, and then he fucks it. He has a sex scene with it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Okay.
Because he's like, damn, that my humanoid daughter thing's looking hot. I'm gonna fuck it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
What's the 8th question?
Let's see here. We got okay.
I saw it in theaters and everyone started laughing.
What is the name of the kingdom where Anna and Elsa live in Frozen?
Oh.
I used to watch Frozen all the fucking time. I haven't seen it in like 5 years though.
Yeah, I haven't either.
I'm ready.
Okay. Okay, I'm locked, I guess.
I put Riverdale.
Oh,
Close?
Yeah, that might be it. I put the Sugar Hill Palace.
No. Arendelle.
Arendelle. Okay.
Yeah, that's for sure right.
It is actually Arendelle, yeah.
Yeah. Not River, Air. Come on, idiot. Got the Dale right, but not the fucking real word.
Better than Sugar Hill Palace.
I like the Sugar Hill Palace. That's where the trolls live, Mikey. That's your first mistake.
Yeah, I guess so. Okay, here. Let's see. All right. Riley should know this one.
I hope so.
Question number 9. Oh, I think we're all gonna know it though. Where were the Lord of the Rings movies filmed? This doesn't really have anything to do with the actual movie other than behind the scenes stuff, but that's okay. I'm locked. Jackie?
Okay.
All right. Riley? New Zealand. I also put New Zealand.
New Zealand / Middle Earth.
Yes. Yeah. And the answer is New Zealand.
Woo!
Okay, we all get that one.
Got a point.
I got 2 points.
You got 2 points?
Yeah.
Oh, that's it.
How many do you have?
I have
1.
1, 2, 3, 4.5.
Oh,
To be fair, I've only seen 2 of the movies, so 2.5 is pretty good.
there you go.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not bad at all. Okay. Okay. Freddy Krueger wears a striped sweater that is which colors?
Ooh. I'm ready.
Yeah, I am too. All right, Riley.
Red and brown.
Oh, Jackie.
Red and green.
Oh, wow. I put red and black.
Okay.
The answer is
Pop-up came up. Hold on one second. The answer is it is red and green.
Yes.
Oh my God, Jackie got an
I know because I was him for Halloween not too long ago.
Yeah.
Remember when you were Johnny Depp?
it's kind of a brown green.
It's not.
Are you looking
it's not Christmas green, but it is green.
This one's brown, the one I'm looking at right now. It looks like half of them are brown, if we're being honest.
I'm just going by what this says, okay? So my total is 4.5. 4.5.
I got 3.
Yeah.
Riley?
I got 2.5, even though I think I should get a half point for Freddy Krueger.
No.
All right, well that's another trivia. I think next one you're on and we do, I'll work out I'll vet the questions a little bit ahead of time because I forgot that you were such a movie buff now that you'll know stuff. Okay, thank you for joining us today, Riley. Where can our people find you?
I just Googled Police Academy trivia.
Oh, jeez. I'm not going to get any of those right.
No, it's fine. We don't need to do Police Academy trivia.
Here, we can do one. Next time you're on, I'll let you pick this type of trivia we'll do.
The movies?
We can pick a franchise. Like, we can pick a single franchise and just do the trivia for that. I think that's fair. Yeah, tell the people where they can find you.
The Plunge Podcast, at Plunge Podcast everywhere.
Yeah.
Go listen to the Plunge Podcast and innercirclepn.com. I think our website's going away, so
it's still there.
Plungepodcast.com is going away.
Oh, Plunge Podcast is going away. Yeah, so go to innercirclepn.com. Yeah, he doesn't want to pay for that domain anymore.
Yep.
Go over to innercirclepn.com. Check out all the shows, which are the Plunge. There's Failing Hollywood's there. You check out Simmons and More podcast, which is back.
What a delight.
Yeah, they're back. You could check out Angry Dad podcast. Which is also back, I think. You could check out the Hood Diner, which has been back. Yeah. You could check out the Untrained Eye, which is also back.
What a time to be alive in the Inner Circle Podcast Network.
Yeah. Yeah, you have more to listen to than just the Plunge and Failing Hollywood.
Yeah,
There's
there
fun
you
stuff.
go.
Although I do want to call you out, Riley, a little bit because I don't think anybody else did. So I want to know that I did notice you skipped a week for the first time ever in your whole career, and I noticed it. I see it.
That one was a weird scheduling thing because we were on the 2 a week, and then it ended up that I still look at our day as the Tuesday, but then we missed a Tuesday that was supposed to be a Thursday, and then the Thursday we recorded, but then it wasn't. It was a weird thing. We actually recorded that week, and then I fucked up.
You just forgot to launch it, or
Yeah.
that's why. Because I looked through it, I was like, I don't remember the plunge like plunger mic pop up, but I looked over and I was like, oh my god, they missed a week. Oh
Yeah,
no!
'cause I think what happened was we had a Thursday the week before, and then I didn't want to launch on a Thursday again because we're back on a 1 week. But then I also didn't want to post on the Tuesday because then it was a good episode on the Thursday. But then I forgot. So.
Nice.
That's fair. Yeah, so go check out all the shows there. There's also Shit Happens When You Party Naked. Check it out. I don't know if Creatures of the Night is ever going to happen again, but you could find out old episodes of that and stuff like that. Yeah, go to innercirclepn.com, check all that stuff out. Yeah, that's it. Until next week.
Bye.
Bye.